Hello and welcome back to Nova Scotia, where we spent the last few episodes getting rid of feisty tree stumps, regrading our property, and moving a ton of boulders, all with the goal of controlling the flow of water in and around our house. And we're not done with that yet, don't worry. We will be coming back to finish our rock wall, but the way the weather was going, we were probably going to have to take a literal rain check when the backyard got too swampy for our excavator. So today's adventure will take us back to the upstairs bathroom. A quick reminder what it looked like when I bought the house. The washer and dryer left over from the previous owners. It's also got this funky jacuzzi bathtub situation, which works. The motors work. We turned it on. And then it's got, it's got a bidet, as well as a normal toilet, a very fun stained glass window, sink, lots of rat droppings, another absolutely giant mirror, and then a linen closet in here. So as you can see, it's absolutely a giant bathroom. There's so much space to work with. I'm actually quite excited. I think there are a lot of fun things that can be done with this bathroom. And another quick reminder what we've done to it so far. So look, I don't know where we are in the storyline of this video, but in the timeline of reality, Phil's father is currently here. He's helping us with a bunch of landscaping outside, but there's a limited number of ways that I can be useful out there. It's mainly just him with his large excavator moving a bunch of rocks to make the outside look gorgeous. So in an attempt to make myself feel useful and productive and like I'm contributing to the progress of this house, I'm gonna start tearing down this wall with the goal of salvaging this wood, which if we get a quick look at it here, you can see it's actually tongue and groove flooring. It's probably pine. Does look like some knotty pine in there. And I'm gonna do my absolute darndest to salvage it as much as possible because that's kind of what I do. So let's get some tools and some respirators and such and start carefully deconstructing this wall here.
Oh, we got some fun wallpaper here. Come check this wallpaper out. Pretty cool. Oh, we got layers. Layers and layers of wallpaper, baby. Is that the stuff you're not supposed to stand on? Me. Pretty cool. Well, that was easy. Thank you. Ooh, what are you? What are you? Mysteries, mysteries. Alright, so having gotten all of the drywall off of this wall fairly easily and revealed some pretty darn cool wallpaper up there, it's going to be time to start taking this wood apart very carefully, piece by piece, and trying to save as much as humanly possible. Let's go. Wow.
Now, for those of you who are screaming at your screens, but Shannon, you said you weren't going to tear down any walls. You weren't going to make it open concept. Don't worry. I am not making it open concept. There is still a giant wall separating that bathroom from our bathroom. Trust me, I have no desire to share a bathroom with the people I'm renting from. That wall that divides them is this wall here. Look, you can see the lath strips sticking out on either side of this wall. This wall is staying. This wall, it's basically floating. It is not original to the house, even though it is probably pretty old. I'm guessing by the wood style, maybe 20s. I don't know. If somebody can take a look at the wallpaper and take a guess from that, be sure to let me know. But it's old, but it's not original, and it is literally just built to hide all of the plumbing and shenanigans that had to go on in this area. All the way back there is the giant cast iron vent stack that leads up to the attic and then out through the roof. That needed somewhere to go. There was a bunch of plumbing in here coming out either side of the wall that needed somewhere to go. There was an entire chimney in here. So this wall was kind of not a pony wall, but just built to give some space, to have things hidden away in here. It is not original. So tearing it out, I am not sacrificing some amazing original feature of the house. It is, and it's also going to be rebuilt. It's just, it needs to be redone a little bit for many, many reasons that future Shannon can maybe go into.
Aha, okay. Sir, how are you attached? Probably down here. Ah, yeah. If I can get this whole wall off without destroying a piece of wood or falling through the floor, I'm going to be thrilled.
All right, everyone, prepare yourself for some more cute canine chaos because this month's Bark Box has just arrived, and you know what that means. That means cute puppy dogs excited about tasty treats and new toys. Oh, yes. BarkBox is this week's sponsor, and they are a monthly dog toy and treat subscription service box, and their boxes just bring such joy to your dog's day. I mean, just look at this. Normally, each box comes with 2 original toys and 2 bags of healthy treats, but right now they are running an exclusive double deluxe deal. So if you sign up today, you will get double your first box for free. So 4 toys and 4 bags of treats instead of 2, which is great because right now I've got double the amount of dogs. The subscription is fully customizable to your dog's needs, their allergies, their play styles, what breed they are, and all that and more. The treats, which are adorable and have goofy names like these porky meat hunks, they're always made in the US or Canada. They never have any corn, wheat, or soy, so both you and your dogs can feel great about what comes in these fun brown boxes. Would you guys like a porky meat hunk? Come here. Yay, good dogs. Oh, what good dogs. So if you want double the snacks and double the fun, sign up now while their double deluxe deal is still running. Yay! Follow the link in the description or scan the QR code and deliver some joy to your dog's doorstep. Good. You want one of these? Do you want one of these? Yeah.
Cute. Can I keep that? Yes, come on. All right. Still gonna need the ladder. Fine. Don't worry, folks. It's nothing important. Just a scrap of wood. This is so awkward. I have no leverage. Woo! All right, cooking with fire. Yes, first board out and intact. The rest of these should be a little easier. Yes, okay, cool. Board number 2. We're on a roll now. Rolling. Get those puppies rolling. Here's board number 2, Rawhide. Sir, we don't need you. Thank you for your service. This. Watching out for the electric. Oh, am I still gonna need the frickin' ladder? For real? Fine. Stay.
Now, I am aware that this process would have gone significantly faster if I would have just torn down all these walls. And honestly, the footage would probably have been way cooler. I'd have those glorious time lapses that everybody loves of all the plaster and lath coming down and the walls being stripped to the studs, but that's not really how I want to do this. Don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for that, and for sure I'll have to do it in some limited parts of the house, but this wood paneling was not only original to this section of the house, but also in fantastic shape, and I just couldn't bear to throw out any of that amazing, high-quality, old-growth lumber or the history that it represented. So I took the slower and far more tedious route of tearing it out board by board.
Why are there so many layers?
Carefully preserving it for use later in the renovation, because I knew that while Phil would probably appreciate the end result of reinstalling it later back in the house, I also knew that neither him nor his dad had the patience or interest to do it themselves.
Yes, another one. Down. Well, that was easy. Oh, that's one whole long one, huh? Alright, let's come back to that. I've pretty much gotten as far as I can get with the bottommost level. Now I've got this whole second layer here to work on. They're pretty short, so I'm hoping they come pretty easily, especially because they're the ones with the cool wallpaper on it, and I want to try and keep that wallpaper intact, if possible. So, proceed with caution. Y'all good up there? Good. And up we go. Oh, wait. Can you see up there? I don't know. Can you see up there? Let's see. Can I go from under? I certainly think so. Oh, well, that's promising. Really? Really? This whole thing? Is it just going to come off in one whole piece? Am I mentally prepared for it to be this easy? I don't know. I might need a moment to brace myself for the ease of this. Wow. All right then. Look at how cool it is! Whole bunch of wallpaper right there, original shit. So cool! All right. That pretty much takes care of that. Can you hear me? Am I gonna have a
Big old mask face? Oh, yes, I am, but that's okay. Blech. All in all, that went super well. Really happy with how easy everything came off. I think I managed to salvage every single board. I didn't destroy any of them. I just left the one up there that currently has the electrical box in it because I was too lazy to run down and turn the power off. So that'll get pulled out at some point. But now I've got all these boards to work with. All I have to do now is go and pull the nails off, clean them up, see if I can salvage the wallpaper that's on those few other boards. And at this point, basically now, if Phil and his dad want to come in here and start working on this on a rainy day, they are more than welcome to. I have salvaged what I want to salvage and they can have at it. This wall is all theirs now. Very excited though, very happy. Pleased with the good day's work. Feeling slightly more productive than I was before.
Ça, tu veux-tu qu'on le démolisse ici ou on le sort pour le démolir après quand vous avez du temps ou on sort un pitch ou... Ok, c'est beau. Ouais. Va-t'en là-bas avec. J'ai compris. Reste en bas, on va le prendre là-bas. Tu sais. Ok, c'est beau. Ouais. Bye!
While Phil and Jean were admiring my work and conspiring on next steps for the day, my eye was caught by this most ridiculous of situations, which definitely had me puzzling a little bit. Why was this trim at such a ridiculous angle? Now, this is a mystery which I have already solved, but please feel free to take guesses down in the comment section about what this piece of trim is telling us about our house.
Passer passe-partout, juste sur le bord du beam ici, là.
This beast of a bathtub came with the house when I bought it, jacuzzi jets and hairballs included, and Phil and I had already spent some time freeing it from its surround in a previous episode, but now it was finally time to get it out of here once and for all. And if you haven't watched that previous episode but you want to, don't worry, it will be linked in the video description.
C'est le cul pesant, hein?
Ouais. Dans les marches, on va peut-être laisser faire.
Ouais.
So that right there is our plumbing stack. It's the main reason that that faux wall was built, and it's also the pipe whose clean out we were investigating in the previous episode.
Oh, I got plaster down my pants.
Oh non!
It's so bad.
Oh.
Non! On l'a eu!
Ici, là, juste devant ta snatch, là. Okay.
Ici?
Plus par ici.
Là?
4 pouces par là.
Voilà.
Ouais. t'as pas mis ton autre bretelle pour être sûr qu'il y ait du stock qui rentre dans tes pantalons?
Je l'ai échappé dans la toilette.
De quoi? La bretelle?
Ouais.
Puis tu veux pas y
T'as
toucher?
échappé ta bretelle dans le toilette.
Oui, ici. Mets-les là.
Non, c'est correct, c'est juste que ça va devenir tout mouillé ici, c'est pas
Puis
grave.
c'est l'odeur, ah, ok. Mais pourquoi
Non,
tu-
c'est pas l'odeur, c'est juste que ça, c'est mouillé. C'est
Ah,
dégueulasse.
ok. Et pourquoi tu t'es échappé dans la toilette?
C'est pour la science, là, je sais pas.
Sont-tu en plomb? Ça, c'est du LED, hein?
Je vais vraiment regarder, moi, faire fondre, faire un jeu d'argent.
Mais Chris, c'est pas dur de faire fondre du plomb, là. Tu vas repartir avec du plomb, pas avec du plomb, ça serait drôle. C'est un gros petit projet. Fais-toi un max quand tu fais chauffer ton plomb.
So this is an interesting mystery because under the drywall I found precisely 3 cedar shakes sitting on top of the original plaster and on top of that wallpaper, and I have no idea what they're doing there. So if anybody out there has an old house with a similar feature and you know what this might be left over from or what it might be for, besides of course the general knowledge that cedar is rot resistant and would therefore be handy in wet rooms like bathrooms, please leave a comment below because I am so curious. And so I set to work carefully removing this wallpaper, trying to get it off the wall in the biggest chunks possible. And every time that I show old wallpaper on the channel, I am flooded with comments saying that I should save it and make a gallery wall with all the various samples that I've found around the house. And yes, that is and has always been the plan. I've said it a couple times on the channel, which means this is a perfect opportunity to remind you that I have a lot of videos in the archive. So if you have never heard me speak about this gallery wall idea before, then you might be new here and you might enjoy catching up on some of the earlier videos in the renovation saga. I even have a playlist that has all of the videos in the correct order from start to finish in one convenient place, and that is always included at the bottom of every video description if you want to make sure that you haven't missed an episode or if you want a little refresher on some of the older details of the project. You can throw it on the background if you want some company or distraction while doing another task, and you might notice fun little Easter eggs here and there, like the fact that this isn't even the first time that we've seen this wallpaper.
I'm kind of not in focus here. Is that better? Hello, focus. Okay.
Oh, but what are you? Well, that's not very useful. That's not good.
Tu t'amuser à mettre des sous-titres?
Pourquoi?